Stay up till you come up. Stay up until you come up. Say it one more time. Say it with me, y'all. Stay up till you come up. Don't stay down till you come up. It's the top of the top. 6 a.m. in Tana, capital city of Madagascar. One of, if not the most beautiful countries in the world. This is the capital city, and it has its beauty in its own regard. But when we're talking about the beauty of Madagascar, we're talking about the people of Madagascar. We're talking about the natural landscape. All things that have been built by human hands have their flaws. So this is wonderful. I love the lake. I absolutely love the lake. But I'm gonna get to showing you in these next videos. Let's go ahead and have a seat here. I'm gonna get to showing you in the next videos the actual beauty that I've seen in traveling and moving around the country, and what little bit I've been able to see. And I think people have no clue. I had no idea, and I'm still just picking up on the fact that let's come over here. Good day. Not good morning, because good morning implies, that we're mourning, but I understand that, and I understand when people say good morning. So good day, good morning to you, however you want to address this solar rise. It's just something special about just waking up and looking out. Stay up until you come up. Don't stay down until you come up. I've got some really, really good content coming for y'all. Content that's coming from a much deeper place. Not as much, and that's the thing. My whole style is a combination of things. So I realize that entertainment is important to people. Being entertained in the sense of having knowledge fed to us in enjoyable ways. A little bit of goofiness in there, but a whole lot of information, a whole lot of wisdom, a whole lot of knowledge, a whole lot of growth. These are the things that I'm most concerned with and that I'm most focused on. And I'm going to be giving y'all a lot of that. There's been a ton of streams coming through for very profound and very important and inspirational and pertinent videos coming up. This one is a start today. Stay up until you come up. Stay up till you come up. Don't stay down till you come up. That's a crab in the barrel mentality, particularly spoken on in lower socioeconomic circles and amongst people who share in a victimhood consciousness because of the things that they have collectively been through as a group or as a unit. So they get into a group think mentality where they talk about staying down until you come up. Now, in a certain regard, because all truths are but half truths, and all things must be reconciled. So with that said, I can also enter in over and understand that ideation or that concept of staying down till you come up. I see what that means. That means not selling out, not doing things that go against your soul and your will, just to get up in life, just to reach a higher level or that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about staying up until you come up, not staying down. It's okay. I have my notes and things that I want to touch on before I just go off the head, and I still am going off the head, but there's a couple particular things that I really wanted to just touch on from my notes. It's okay to outgrow people. That's the first thing. It's okay to outgrow people. It's okay to ruffle feathers. As you grow, as you step into your higher self, you're going to ruffle feathers. Shit, they hated Jesus. What makes you think that they won't hate you? And hate is just misguided love. You know, all of the prophets are not honored in their hometown. It's okay if you're not honored where you're from. When I leave the town that I'm from, I get love. You know, because I show love. And because that energy is emanating. It's important for us to move. It's important for us to move around. It's important for us to disperse our energies in new locales and new locations. That's very important. And it's okay to ruffle some feathers if you're doing it in the correct manner. And oftentimes we think of the spiritual journey as a piousness one, because so much of spirituality has been tied in with this false narrative of religiosity, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'll break this down. Spiritualism and divinity and true enlightenment and true divinity, godliness, is not tied in with religiosity in the sense of piousness, in the sense of the way the church would make you think of being a spiritual being. Oh, meek, mild. Oh, no. No. When you're operating and exercising your divine authority and your godhood and your goddessness or whatever you want to really call that, a great example would be to look at some of the Hindu pantheon. Look at Shiva. Look at Durga. Look at Krishna. Look at the way that they exercised that divinity. Dionysus, indulgence, drunkenness, the orgy, these type of things, all from a spiritual perspective, because these also are concepts that have been bastardized, and the so-called old world ruling elite used these tools and these mechanisms and did not have a proper understanding. Or they may have understood, but they got lost in the sauce, so to speak, and allowed for the lower nature to take over. It's about bridging and balancing. And what we realize and what we see a lot in Western culture is these perversions, because we all have yearning desires as well of the flesh. And if you look at even in the Catholic Church, that's why there's so much perversion and so much sickness, because these things are not acknowledged. They're not embraced to a certain extent. The animalistic nature in man must be harnessed, but it also must be fed. There's a balance in all things. That is Ma'at. And when you rise up and you start really embodying your divine nature and your godhood, that's going to be uncomfortable to a lot of people, because it's not tied in with the ego's limiting belief systems. It's big, it's expansive. It pushes things out of the way. It also ebbs and flows. It's a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if somebody's leading you all the way into the light, love and light, namaste. If you blissed out like that all the time, then that shows me that you ain't really tapped into your shadow self. You haven't really gone into the depths, into the darkness of yourself to embody a new light, because that new light, the Christ consciousness, that light is strong. That light is amplified. That light is sexual, sensual. That light is, serpentine. That light is, it's a little bit different than what I'm seeing in Sedona. What I'm seeing at these retreat centers that charge $12,000 for an ayahuasca ceremony led by a shaman. Come on, man, you're your own shaman. That's why I love the mushrooms. They're introspective. They take you into yourself, and you deal with yourself. I'm not gonna make these videos. All these videos I'm about to post, they're not gonna be crazy long. I'm in and out with this. This information is high vibrational. It's for you. It's for you because you are coming up. You've already came up, and you're not coming down. You're not coming down. Now, the people, it's okay to not align with. First of all, it's okay not to align with the expectations of others, and particularly the other people that you probably won't align with their expectations when you start to come up, and when that trajectory starts, because you're going to quantum jump. You're not going to go with the Darwinian theory of evolution where you're a monkey coming up and your spine is finally arched. No, that's not how this works. Quantum evolution is a fast, rapid jump. You're going to jump timelines. You're going to go from, I woke up in a new Bugatti, sleeping on the floor, to boom, woke up in a new Bugatti. I've felt that. I've known that. I've got so deep into the feeling of my success, of my victory, of my essence, that when I closed my eyes, it scared me for a minute, because I literally felt like I was jumping into a different timeline, which is what I was doing. I felt like if I fell asleep and I was just in a 1-bedroom, tiny little space, loved it, high vibrational, and I was comfortable there. It's uncomfortable jumping into this higher state, because it's a metamorphosis. It's a butterfly, a caterpillar transitioning to a butterfly. It's going to be some pains. It's going to be some of that, you know what I'm saying? But that's what you have to let go of and release. That's why it's so important too to not be heavy and dense, because that makes it a harder transition. Like, you know, you think about it, when you make that shift in transition, it's easier when you're lighter. You know, lighter